What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego back with some more boxing. Now, I put together a slideshow for you guys. It looks like things are heating up between Yuriorkis Gamboa and Mikey Garcia. A couple weeks ago, Gamboa's promoter, rapper 50 Cent, who Gamboa is signed to, he was in social media posting pictures, tweeting, and basically calling out Mikey Garcia. Now, it seems that Mikey Garcia and Yuriorkis Gamboa have decided to talk amongst themselves in the open. So I just hope this fight happens. I think Gamboa versus Garcia is a very intriguing fight. So far, Mikey Garcia has been moving up through the ranks. He's been fighting the various different styles, and I think Gamboa will be an elite type of fight that we haven't seen him pitted against. Now he's fought the awkward fighters like Rocky Martinez. He fought Orlando Salido, an aggressive power punching fighter and a fighter with the chin and determination, relentless. So I definitely want to see Mikey Garcia pitted against someone who I feel is faster than him and more athletically gifted. Gamboa is a really athletic fighter. He's Cuban, so he still comes from the Cuban school where he's slick, but he's really offensive minded. I just want to see how the fight turns out. Gamboa, to me, in recent memory, hasn't looked that great, whereas Mikey Garcia looks like he's elevating his game. But styles make fights. Gamboa provides a style that we haven't seen too much at this level with Mikey Garcia. Like I said, he's fought some sturdy competition his last three fights. However, none of them really possess the style that Gamboa has. Slick, power puncher, athletic with speed, power both hands. So I really want to see this fight. I'll leave you guys with the slideshow so you can read what's going on between the two. And I just hope it gets done. I hope the fight gets made. That's really all I got to say. It's like I'm torn between social media. In one regard, it's great for fighters because nowadays we see fighters who are able to create a buzz, get the fans involved, speak to the fans, and overall have a better livelihood for their families. Back in the day, a lot of boxers were poor and still fighting and barely making ends meet. But nowadays, boxing is a business. You can make a lot of money if you have the right backing, you know what I mean, the network support, the right promoters, the right matches, and your career is steered in the right direction. You can make a lot of money and get a lot of notice. And social media definitely helps in that regard. It puts the fans closer than ever before. They can talk directly to the athlete. But there is a downside to me, and the downside is sometimes it becomes too much of a business. Sometimes it's so much of a business that we don't get to see the Manny Pacquiao's versus Floyd Mayweather fights, and we just talk about it. And recently, Mayweather is attacking Pacquiao and Freddie Roach and Maidana and Khan in social media, but who knows if any of these fights are going to happen? We don't really know. So that's, to me, the downside. I miss the throwback days in boxing where it was just real. It wasn't online beefs and Twitter. Back in the day, you look at guys like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was notorious for showing up at his opponent's gym and talking shit. He would do stuff like that. Or when they were doing their physical at the weigh-ins, I believe the fight with Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston, Sonny Liston was getting his physical done. They were checking his heart rate, and Muhammad Ali's pointing at him and looking all googly-eyed and saying he's going to knock him out and putting a show of fingers up. To me, that's real. I mean, you're right in front of your opponent, and it's you and them, kind of mano a mano. No Twitter, no social media, no, because even on social networks, what I've noticed is sometimes the fans get involved. Like, let's say Gamboa and Garcia are talking shit back and forth. Someone will be like, Gamboa, you're a bitch, or Mikey Garcia is scared of you, you know what I mean? And a fan will jump in the middle of the argument between the two fighters. Back in the day, we didn't really have that. If it was Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson at a press conference, you weren't, I mean, you could be live in the crowd maybe, but unless you were part of either one of their entourages, you couldn't really get in the middle, so to speak. You can heckle from the crowd, and that's about it. But nowadays, social media, it's a good and bad. So that's just my stance on it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see Mikey Garcia versus Yuriorkis Gamboa? I would love to see the fight. Hopefully it doesn't become a long, played-out story like Pacquiao and Mayweather and some other great fights. Gamboa, I think he should have fought Juan Lopez years ago. Bob Arum didn't really make that fight. Now, it doesn't really make sense to make the fight because Juan looks punch drunk and horrible. So, let me know what you guys think of Garcia versus Gamboa. I think it's a terrific fight. They could stack the card and make it a real event. So, let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.